There's 2 points on your face, middle of your cheeks here, that link to the stomach. I'm just pressing gently. Let me know if any feelings or emotions come up. These points can be quite intense at times, so please let me know if anything bothers you. Would you consider yourself someone who is a more quiet person or a more loud person?
Probably a more loud person.
Would you consider yourself a leader or a follower?
Probably a leader.
Would you consider yourself more dependent or independent?
Independent.
Okay. And would you consider yourself someone who would prefer to be home or prefer to be traveling?
Definitely traveling.
Do you consider yourself more of a caretaker or someone who needs care?
Caretaker.
And would you consider yourself someone who was more liberal leaning or more conservative?
More liberal.
Okay. And by, let me clarify that, I mean that more in mindset, not in the political sense.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to start doing some energy plucking now. If anything starts feeling uncomfortable, emotionally or physically, please let me know. Some points I will be touching you depending on how deep the energy is and close it is actually to your body. And sometimes I'm going to be working a little bit off your back for the energy that's a few inches away. So I'm just letting you know what's going to happen. So just stop me if anything doesn't feel good or if anything comes up for you, okay? Really trying to pick out that energy, the shoulder that was bothering you. Make some micro adjustments in the spine here. Okay. Not quite. Better. Nice and tall for me. I'm going to go ahead and just stretch out your spine just a little bit. Okay, good. Same thing on this side. Okay, perfect. All right. Let me just recheck all of these, okay? Just a little bit of suckness in that low back. I feel better?
Mm-hmm.
Less tender?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All of those came back clear now. I'm going to give you a couple of things to smell here. I'm just going to waft it around, so go ahead and close your eyes. And tell me if you can smell anything here. Take a deep breath. What do you smell?
It smells familiar, but it's hard to tell with my nose.
Okay. Okay, and try this one. Take a deep breath.
I think it's garlic.
It is garlic. Okay. So definitely seeing some loss of smell, but not fully. Most likely just because of that blockage of the swelling in the nose is just making it hard for you to get the scent in. Just tell me if you can taste this.
Yeah.
What was it?
Salt.
Salt. Okay. Okay. So just spread them out as much as you can. Exactly. And this one can relax for now. I'm just feeling for the bones in your wrists. I'm going to go ahead and measure out from that hand. I'm going to start out all from this wrist right here. Is this the typical length of your fingernails?
Yeah, about.
Okay.
Maybe a little long, actually.
They're a little long today. That's actually better. That way we have a little bit more room. What we don't want to do is not allocate enough space, just in case you haven't, maintained your nails that day. And now I'm just going to do from the other side of your wrist, okay? Same measurements. If I'm pulling at all, try my best. It's okay. Just do see one nevi right there. I'm just gonna take a closer look at that. You have to be careful about any freckles or moles that are hidden underneath the scalp, because that could be hard to monitor. Well, that one looks totally fine. Symmetrical, no discoloration, the borders are even. I'm also seeing that your scalp looks really healthy and moisturized here. Do you use shampoo and conditioner every day?
A couple times a week.
Okay, good. Yeah, too much is actually going to dry out the scalp, which seems like you're very aware of, so it's good that you take very good care of your scalp. But it's still important to get checks, just in case. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move on to the other side. You just want to take a look at each different color against your skin tone, your hair color. You just look straight ahead for me. Have you ever worn any sort of pinks or purples?
Yeah, a few times.
Yeah, I think that a pink might actually look quite nice with your skin tone, as long as it's the right color. If it's too light, it can sometimes wash someone out. That's really nice. Imagine a bright blue would actually look really nice as well. So we take a couple of different positions. I'm just gonna relax your hands, just so go nice and loose. I'm gonna start out with you just Turning your shoulders a little bit. Sort of sit up against, like push against my hand, sit up like that. Yeah, perfect. And then nice and loose and just laying flat. And have you start with a smile. Just see a piece of hair. I'm just gonna fix that. Okay. And again, just a nice smile. Very good. Okay, yeah, that's great. Okay. I'm going to be measuring from this corner of this lip to the corner of that lip. So make these a little smaller. Okay. Now I'm going to be doing eye to eye. So again, could you close your eye for me? I'm going to do the exterior of each eye. Sort of gently placing. Now I'm going to do from the inner eyelid to inner eyelid. So again, close your eyes for me. I'm going to go nice and gentle. I'm going to measure out here and then place it in to check. Good. What I'm going to do is just make an outline of each foot. So here's right, left. And I'm just going to use a pencil just to trace the outline of the foot itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and to the other side. Alright, and I'm just going to recheck some of those measurements now that you're standing up. I want you to shift your weight back and forth just a little bit. Just find where you feel like the center is, sort of towards your toes and back, forward and backwards. And then settle where you feel like you're standing up, right in the middle of your foot. Good. Okay. And as is normal, the feet are going to be just a smidge longer when you're standing up versus when you're sitting down because the muscle is not contracted. Step your foot back here. Make sure that that's nice and tight. Put your heels back. I'm just using this to measure the length of your arch, okay?
Mm-hmm.
just also checking on this side where that lines up too. All right, go ahead and step your foot out of there. I'm going to switch it to the other side. Again, I'm just measuring up that arch. It's just going to line up right in the middle. You could just close your eyes and lay your hands out on the table. You can actually just put them on either side of the cards. Perfect, just like that. Do you feel a little bit of heat? That's just clearing some of that outside energy away, very surface. If you feel any particular sensations, let me know what they are. It might be meaning that I'm hitting the blockage, but otherwise just relax. Could you flip your hands over for me? I'm going to go ahead and blow the candle out now. Keep your eyes closed. Do you happen to remember what color his eyes were?
I think they're brown.
They're brown, okay. And again, when I'm taking a look at the pictures, I'll definitely be able to do exact color matching, things like that. Just doing general shading right now too, as a reminder, this is just a sketch. We're gonna go ahead and accentuate those few little bits of whiskers we have. The nose, above the eyes. And I'm doing them darker right now, but I think we should do these all sort of in a lighter color. Kind of lightens your eye, just keep focusing on my nose here. So let's direct. Sensual. Good. Go ahead and follow my pen light, the tip of the pen light. As it moves, don't move your head, just your eyes. Any pain with this?
No.
Any double vision?
No.
Okay, good. And go ahead and follow the tip of my pen as it gets closer to you. And far away. Good. Go ahead and look at the tip of my finger here, and then look at the wall behind me, and the tip of my finger, and the wall behind me. Very good. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is just shine a light right in the middle of your eyes. I'm checking to see where it reflects in both of your eyes. And it reflects in the same place. So that's very good. I'm just going to come around and look more closer to your eye, try and see the red reflex. So just go ahead and stare over my shoulder straight ahead. You mind if I just set my hand gently on your face? Okay, I'm going to go around the other side. Okay, very good. So no issues there. Big piece in there. Try and get that out for you. I'm just going to be focusing the therapy on that nose section here. And the red light's really good for calming pores, helping healing. We'll be using this a little bit on those scar sections too, and really help reduce swelling. It might be getting a little hot. Do you feel the warmth?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know if it's too much. Alright, so I'm going to begin with the hair. I'm looking for not only anything that may be hidden, but also any signs of a struggle, any cuts, scrapes, or bruises, things that may be pertinent to the case. Coming around to the other side. Also looking for any signs of pain. That way I can check that area to see if there are any scrapes or bruises, even if they're not visible. I'm going to be touching your beard now. Okay. The hair looks fine. I'm going to move on to the body now. Could you please put your arms out like this? I'm going to do a quick pat down of any unexposed areas. This perpetrator has already been searched for anything large like weapons, and we're looking more for any evidence, anything left in the pockets that could be used for the case. Turn around for me, please. So I'm just going to go ahead and feel back here for one of your kidneys. Okay, it's a little bit weak, pressing on that again. Alright, so we want to go ahead and see what we can do for the kidneys. Okay, that's to tug away a little bit of strength there, so let's try the other one. Put your arm up. Nice and strong. Okay, I'm just going to press on that kidney again. Again, still nice and strong. Excellent. A little bit weaker. Okay. I'm going to keep that there. I just want to add one more element. And then press that again. Okay, not working. I'm going to try a slightly different route here. I'm going to go ahead and press on the other kidney as well. That one's very weak, and this one's not as weak. So I'm just using a soy-based cleanser here. This is really gentle, so if you have sensitive skin, which you don't seem to have super sensitive skin, but it's still nice and it's all natural, so. Just want to work it into the pores to work out any dirt and oils. Going to take a little bit of a closer look, okay? And I'm just looking at to see if there's been any fractures, any of the lines since the last time you came in. Looking to see if perhaps this move triggered an event that was not already marked. Palm reading can't tell you, exactly what's going to happen, but it does tell you sort of the general wavelengths. Yeah, that feels perfect. Because any tighter probably would be hard to get over my knuckle.
Let's see, probably need a little bigger. Does that feel?
I'm just a smidge tight.
Just a smidge tight.
Yeah, that fits well.